Hi, boys and girls. Today we are reading Froggy Eats Out, and this story is fiction, and it is written by Jonathan London, and it is illustrated by Frank Remkiewicz. I'm probably pronouncing that last name wrong, but that's okay. So this story is called Froggy Eats Out. It was almost dinner time, and Froggy was hungry. He sat in the kitchen and dreamed about burgers and flies. Ooh, doesn't that sound yummy, boys and girls? Burgers and fries. And flies, not fries, flies. Ooh, who's ever eaten a fly before? Then he hopped up and looked for something to eat. He looked in the cabinet, slam. He looked in the fridge, slam. He looked in the oven, bam. Mom, yelled Froggy, there's nothing good to eat. Froggy, called his mother. What? Did you forget? It's our anniversary. We're going out to eat. Hooray, sang Froggy. Let's go. First you have to get dressed up, dear. We're going to a fancy restaurant. So Froggy flopped to his bedroom. Flop, flop, flop. He slipped off his shirt, unzipped his pants, and took off his shoes, pulled off his socks, and he even changed his underwear with a zap of elastic. Then he tugged on his best pants, zip, buttoned up his best shirt, zip, 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 put on his best socks, zoop, pulled on his best shoes, zup, and tied them up, zwip, zwipped. Then he put on his best bow tie, snap, and flopped out to the show. His mom and dad flop, flop, plop. Boys and girls, I want you to go back and see if you can try to read some of these really cool words that are over here, like flop and zwit, swit, and zap, snap, and zoop, and zut. Those are some fun, challenging words. You look very handsome, dear, said his mother, but you forgot to wash. Oops, said Froggy. Uh-oh, he didn't get his bath, boys and girls. So he went to the bathroom and washed his hands and face. Splash, splash, splash. He used lots and lots of water, but only a little bit of soap. I bet you guys have been washing your hands so much more than you're used to at home. But I bet you're using soap and not just water. Then he dried off with a towel, swoop, and looked at himself in the mirror. He thought he was kind of cute. Oh, look how cute that frog is. Do you guys think he's kind of cute in his snazzy little outfit? Froggy, called his father. What? Time to go, said his dad. We'll be late. And off they flopped to the restaurant. Flop, flop, flop. Can we see it? There we go. At the restaurant, Froggy's eyes, we'll do this. Let's try that. At the restaurant, Froggy's eyes grew big and round. There were glowing candles, flowers in vases, and tablecloths as white as snow. Have you guys ever been to a fancy restaurant where there's pretty tablecloths like that? And there's a waiter wearing a fancy outfit like that? And then there's Froggy and his family. And they're going to the restaurant. Look at how excited they are. Look how much fun that is. This is a fancy restaurant, said Froggy. Yes, said his mother. So remember to be neat. Be quiet and don't put your feet on the table. When they were seated, Froggy said, I'm hungry, let's eat. First we have to order, dear, said his mother. I want a hamburger, said Froggy. No hamburgers here, said the father. When the waiter handed him a menu, Froggy opened it and knocked over a glass of water. Crash! Oops, cried Froggy. Oh, Froggy, said his mother, remember what I told you? Uh-oh, is he being very neat right now? And there they are. And this is him knocking over the water. And he said, I know, said Froggy. Be neat, be quiet, and don't put your feet on the table. So he's making a bit of a mess. But it was hard to be neat and quiet. He fidgeted, he shook salt on his hand and licked it. He banged his spoon on the table. Bang, bang, bang. Then he hit hard on the tip of the spoon and it flipped right into the waiter's head. Bonk. Oh no. I think Froggy's getting himself into a bit of trouble. Now, boys and girls, is he showing table manners or any manners at all? No. After the waiter finally came and took their orders, they waited and waited and waited. Froggy pulled petals off the flowers and he blew on the candle. He sucked on the sugar cubes and the ice cubes. Oh my goodness. Froggy is just making a mess over there. Boys and girls, you never make a mess when you go out to eat, do you? Then he hopped up, flopped around the restaurant. Flop, 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 singing, be neat, be quiet, and don't put your feet on the table. And now he's being really loud. Froggy, called the father. What? Please sit down now. Uh-oh, his mom and dad are showing him a lot of grace by not getting upset all the time. Froggy sat down. Finally, dinner was served. Froggy stuck his fork into a huge plate of spaghetti and sucked some of it up. Slurp! It was fun. So he slurped up some more. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Do any of you do that with your spaghetti? That's when he saw Froggalina. So she was sitting with her parents. Hi, Froggy, called Froggalina. Who's that pretty girl, Frog? Asked his mother. He saw a pretty girl and he was making a mess with his spaghetti. How do you think he felt, boys and girls? Let's see what happens. What do you think's happening on the other side of this page? Froggy was so embarrassed, he ducked beneath the tablecloth and pulled and pulled and pulled. Oh no, what happens when you pull and pull on a tablecloth? He's going to pull it right off the table. He pulled and pulled and pulled until his spaghetti and fly sauce landed smack on his head. Splat! It went. Uh-oh. Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Happy anniversary, he croaked. Oh no. What a mess, cried his father. Oh, Froggy, said his mother. Froggy scooped spaghetti off his face and said, I know. Let's eat out at a fast flies place. Good idea, said Mother. Has anyone ever eaten out at a fast flies place? What would that be for us? It would be a fast food place for us. Let's go, said Froggy, and together they leapfrogged all the way there. Flop, flop, flop. Right to a fast food place where they were able to have a nice family dinner for the parents' anniversary. And look over here, boys and girls. Is that a froggy? That looks like an alligator. And then, where they all ate burgers and flies. Munch, crunch, munch. How fun is that, boys and girls? A nice family dinner where they could all enjoy. Now that was a fun, silly story about a froggy who could use some use some manners, huh? All right, boys and girls, it was good to see you. We'll talk again soon. Bye.